We're Benton and Paula Baugh from Houston, Texas. When I was 14 years old, we moved our church membership to Heights Church of Christ in Houston, where Paula had been all of her life. And about 2 or 3 weeks after we were there, the preacher's wife, who was about 5 foot tall, brought her up to me and said, "You need to meet this girl because you're the only boy around that's taller than she is." So that was how we met, and it was a while after that before we started dating, but we had an official introduction, and her husband married us after a while. The primary introduction to the school came when David Duncan came down, and the name Oklahoma Christian became common with David being the minister at Memorial Church of Christ in Houston. Then after a while, David asked me to come to Oklahoma Christian and give a presentation to all the engineering students on inventions and patents, which is basically my favorite subject. And so went up and saw the campus and did that day's work, and that was our basic introduction to the school. Things we primarily worked on are the wind energy research, and there's a wind energy contest there that happens there every summer. We worked to help getting a motion capture studio started. We've helped fund a chair there, and we've worked extensively with what was an OC Church Growth think tank and is now an OC Church Growth Institute. On the first visit Paul and I headed to Oklahoma Christian, we were being given a tour of the campus. We were behind the library, and there was a sidewalk going out toward the parking lot, and it was a very clean, wonderful place, except there's one piece of trash right next to that sidewalk. And I thought, I've got to pick that piece of paper up. I don't want to seem like I'm being critical to them, but to pick up their trash or whatever, but I have to pick that piece of trash up. But as we got there, without even breaking stride, John DeStiger swooped down, picked that trash up, and put it in his pocket, just kept on going. So I thought, this man should be president. We actually had 3 triplets starting college about 4 years ago. And the differences that you saw was that the ones that came to Oklahoma Christian had a wonderful time in clubs and fellowship and school activities. They had their faith reinforced by teachings, so this is a really good place for a student to attend. It's obviously a great honor to be given an award like this, but it is particularly important to us because we both went to night school at the University of Houston, and I personally got 140 hours in night school in 5 years, which means you're going like crazy. And that means I didn't have time to develop any friendships. We've ended up with a lot of fellowship at Oklahoma Christian. Have met a lot of people there that we would consider to be lifelong friends at this point.
It's just home.